4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Well, it was said that TikTok was going to get killed in 2025, and looked like it just did. Netanyahu gotten his friends to take it over and putting the restrictions and guidelines on TikTok that he have on his people in his country, and the rules is from the people in his country and from where he from, over there, Israel, but he imposing the same rules on America. You know, this is just really getting crazy. More and more of that guy is showing that he is responsible for a lot of really bad things. I'm just going to say it that way. He's not a good guy. I found out he was also a war criminal, and so many countries want him locked away and have warrants for him and his arrest. I'm shocked. But that guy, apparently the people in Israel don't even want him as their president, and he just keeps holding it. It's almost like everybody on the left is just doing what they want to do. He made some comments about the people on the right. Called everybody on the right crazy, when the left is doing all the crazy stuff. You know, the more I look at this, the crazier everything just seems. It just seems like I always said, we in an upside down world, people. Anyway, feeling better. I went through a bad flu, cold for like 3 weeks, maybe a month. Got rid of one and then caught another one out in the wind, wet. So I learned my lesson for the 4th time I've done that. I forgot about it a couple of years ago. It happened about 3 years ago, and I forgot all about it. Went right out there and did it all over again. Woo, man. Anyway, there's so many videos that I have that are almost finished or finished that I just need to put the last little finishing touches on. A lot of videos. And then I'm just going to start releasing them. Boom, 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 boom. But it just almost seems like even if you become a millionaire, it ain't nowhere to go no more. Because they're making so many restrictions, so much guidelines. And listen to me. If you go to any of these countries, like the UK, the EAU, Israel, and you said something on your social media about freedom or anything about governments, they'll grab you and lock you up for that shit over there. They arrested a comedian for telling a joke in the UK. So they got some other shit going on. Freedom of speech is getting locked away. Bill Gates is pushing this digital ID. All the other leaders are enforcing it. And I will say something to you people here. Whatever's happening in China, whatever happens overseas, look at it like it's coming here, because it is. They're just showing it to you, introducing you to it, to see how everybody reacts. And the fact that y'all sit back, or we sit back and act like I always knew it was coming here. Anything that I see that's going on over there, I know it's just a short period of time before they try to bring it here. What they're trying to see is how they're going to react to it. And everywhere they take it, how the people react to it before they bring it to the main continent. Us, with our freedom and our liberties and our constitution that they've basically completely disrespected. So, no. That Tesla is really a fast truck, bro. Tesla Model X. But they're just basically trying to see how everybody reacts to it. That's the truth. And if we don't really do anything or say anything, then they're just going to bring it in. But I can tell you this, once they implement that system, we're all doomed. I mean, we're doomed. If we don't fight and stand up now, we'll lose every bit of freedom we do got. The little bit of freedom we got, we will lose it if we don't fight and stand up now. There's just no other way about it. We want something, we have to fight and stand up now before it's too late. Hell is that? Felt like something was pushing my arm from behind. Whew. I don't like bugs or rodents. I like owls and all that stuff, squirrels and shit, but everything else, big animals, yeah. Anyway, Netanyahu is just basically making rules in our country, and I'm just sitting back looking at it, and I'm like wondering why nobody ain't getting outraged. He just killed your TikTok and talked about it and told you about the rules he finna make over here, which I think is crazy. How does a foreign leader come to our country and make rules? Trump allowed it. You know, when I first heard, when we all first got Trump there, and Trump was getting all this money, I'm gonna be honest, I never thought anything of it. I'm like, wow, he's gonna save us from this recession that Biden put us in. But what I never thought about, and what never dawned on me, was when you take money, money come with consequences. I mean, I'm always saying it to the black women who want these men with money and don't understand. You don't get the man with money without giving him what he wants. His money come with a price. Trump took a lot of money from Israel and some leaders, and I believe over that money, they took over. Now, me personally, I would just give the money back, because I ain't finna let somebody come in and take over my shit and have everybody hate me. You know, everybody don't hate. A lot of people love him, but he's finna piss a lot of people off. The Israeli people are not the chosen people, and we all know that. Even they know that. Now, I got nothing against the people, because they basically own our country. Because people that was in power, Democrats, Republicans, sold us out. Sold us out for some money. Now we're all messed up. All of us. We need to stop this crazy stuff before it starts. Digital currency means we finna be controlled. Every penny that we got is gonna be tracked. Everything we buy, everything we eat, which means everything they showed us in the past about this new society that they was gonna put us in these 15-minute cities and send us a daily text of what we could eat, and each person is only allowed a small amount of meat a week per household. That was all real, and I knew it, but I know a bunch of other people didn't think that that was the case. But trust me, that's the case. This is the beginning of it. It's right in the beginning. Once they get that, they're going to start telling us what to do. Then our money, we can't save it no more. Then our money will have an expiration date on it. Then we can't buy what we want no more, because they're going to decline stuff they don't want us to have. They got a commercial on it. I'm going to get that commercial, because this is very interesting, and I'm going to put it up. And y'all watch it and you tell me what you think.
Citizens, your overnight account balances have been updated. Time to start a productive day. Final notice, your account balance is below 500. You need 50 credits by the end of the day to avoid automatic eviction. If you have missed work due to illness, you must provide a doctor's note to reclaim your credits.
Any Any extra credits? Please.
Tensions are high today, with more people planning to join the Citizens Against Digital Control protest. Remember, the government knows who you are at all times. Resisting is not worth the consequences. All of their newest social credit systems are designed to keep you and your families safe and efficient.
Authorities seized a record balance of an individual's credits, citing excessive hoarding.
Traffic violation detected. 7 miles per hour over the limit. 75 credits have been automatically deducted.
You have to be fucking kidding me.
Yep, you got the flu. Your blood work shows a significant iron deficiency. I recommend incorporating more red meat into your diet.
Dr. Jones, your taxes were not filed and have been automatically deducted with late fees. Your medical license has been revoked.
Oh, hell nah, I filed an extension.
Purchase denied. Monthly red meat allowance exceeded. Try mealworms instead.
Can you guys please let me through?
Attention. Unauthorized political gathering detected. Participants' access to financial services has been suspended. Due to the speeding infraction, your car will be immobilized for 3 days.
Fuck you! Take your surveillance policies and rot in hell!
You've earned 50 bonus credits for reporting your neighbor's hateful misconduct. This content exceeds your current social credit tier. May we suggest citizen responsibility? Sarah, open the door. You have been identified by the authorities. Don't resist. Don't resist. Don't resist.
And I gotta throw my little piece in on this too, because this broke me when I heard it. I mean, did y'all hear when the doctor told her she needed iron in her diet? You know, she needed to have, you know, some steak. And she went to the supermarket to get the steak, you know, and they declined her purchase and told her to get mealworms. That'll be protein in them mealworms. It was a big ass bag of worms. That broke my heart. That broke me right there. That right there let me know black folks can't make it in there. The young generation can't make it in there. This gonna be a problem for everybody. Let me just tell you, and let me explain something to you. It's very, very real. I remember in COVID, and I think it was 2019 of May, the FDA, Bill Gates came forward, wanted to feed us bug and worm burgers. And I had the articles on it. I'd have to go through a lot to find it, but you can find it. It's out there. He wanted to feed us bug and worm burgers, and the FDA approved it. The federal government approved it. So everything that you looking, that is true. There is no joking behind that. That is the truth. I believe that they want to eat the good food that we growing on the surface, and they want to eat that food for them, and they want to give us worms and bugs and let the bugs hit our helmets on our little electric scooters and peel them off and eat them up, and ain't nobody going for that. Not in America. These people too spoiled, bro. The people too spoiled here. Ain't nobody finna have that. People rather die than eat that shit. So this gonna be interesting, because I'm curious to see how everybody finna deal with it. I can tell you now, I ain't gonna eat no bug and worm burgers. I ain't built for it. I mean, look, if we was out in the middle of nowhere in the woods and we was gonna be there for months and it wasn't nothing, maybe I could have a worm. And that'd be, I'd probably faint after I eat him, because I wouldn't be able to chew him. I'd probably have to just, but I gotta chew him because I don't want him to grow inside of me. Just even thinking about it gives me the willies. My hair stand up. So when they said that to her, dude, and they declined her purchase, that broke me right there. That broke me. It broke me. I'm like, hell to the double no, nigga. No, hell no. I'm not eating no damn worms. The hell you talking about? I wouldn't even left the store with that shit. I would have got nothing. I would have had a snack. Shit, I would have got me a Snickers bar. A candy bar, something, bro. I'm not eating that shit. It's got to be something. I'd rather eat just bread by itself than that shit. Dry cereal. Something, bro. I'm not eating no worms. Woo, oof. Oof. Thank God I only eat once a day, maybe twice if I'm lucky. And they ain't big meals, they little meals. I've always been like that. It's just sad, bro. People ain't ready for that. They're gonna send you a text telling you what you can have today for food. And you need to have worms and bugs for substance, not steak, not burgers. Man, you got me all kinds of ways twisted. You got me all bent backwards, bro. You got me all the way upside down, flip back on my back. Look, man, I'm not having that shit. And I know that the young generation is not going to have that because they can't handle it. They ain't built for that stuff. They snowflakes when it comes to, nobody eat worms. Nobody in America want to eat no worms. Now you got some military going, oh, eat it. Yeah, you go ahead. But the rest of the people ain't going to eat that shit. So I don't know what they're going to do, but I can tell you this, guys, if you don't stand up, this your future. It really ain't nowhere else to go. RFK said the same thing. He said, you got to stand up. This is a tracking system. And I remember Trump saying, oh, I'm going to build the best tracking system. I said y'all wanted me to build. Nobody wanted you to build a tracking system, Trump. I don't remember anybody ever asking you to build a tracking system. Ain't nobody ever asked you to build a tracking system. Nobody wants a tracking system. But the Democratic Party, but the deep state, they want a tracking system. None of us want no damn tracking system. Who wants to be tracked and told what they can eat and what they can do, and you watched on your phone and you, bro, look, it's some crazy people out here. It's just crazy people that are in power that just, and I'm not saying Trump one of those people, but that other side really is, bro. That other side really is. They want to force vaccinate people and tell you what you can eat and let a bunch of migrants in your city and put them in your neighborhood, not their neighborhood. And you just supposed to smile and be cool and give them all the taxpayers' money. I mean, just crazy things I ain't never seen. And this is the Democratic Party side. Pay for kids to get sex change operations when they little kids, bro. It's just, I got a video I want to show y'all. Somebody need their ass whooped too when it comes to the kids. I'm gonna give y'all a little glimpse of this. I'm gonna throw that in there too. Might as well, shit. Anyway, yeah, that broke me up when I heard that. When I saw that bag of worms, bro, that hurt me to my heart. Because I know for sure I wouldn't have even walked out the store with that. It just wouldn't have been nothing spent. I can't get potato chips or Snickers bar or some kind of chocolate bar or some kind of sandwich. I don't care if it's a ham and cheese. I do ham and cheese. I do peanut butter and jelly. I ain't too good for peanut butter and jelly. I still kind of like those. Before I do a worm, man, get out of here, bro. Get all the way out of here. Anyway, guys, that's that. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. Y'all ready for it? Can y'all handle it? Are y'all gonna be cool with it? What y'all gonna do if they implement it and they bring it and try to force it on everybody? What y'all gonna do? Because the digital ID is the beginning. It's the beginning. And then Gates is talking about ending cell phones and giving us a tattoo, digital tattoo that operates like a cell phone. So he telling us it's finna be the end of shit. And notice he's the one that's telling us what's finna happen. And ain't nobody saying nothing to this dude, bro. Dude's a psychopath, bro. Dude's a psychopath. Ain't nobody saying nothing to this dude. This dude is just coming on here telling us about bugs and worms. He already went over to Africa with that shit. I saw videos, he feeding them that shit with sugar, making worm shakes, making maggot spaghetti. Dude, that dude is sick, bro. That dude is sick, and he won't eat none of that shit. Talking about he could turn sewage water into drinking water, shit water to drinking water. Now he want to make butter out of slop water. Dude, get out of here, bro. What's wrong with you? You want to feed that to yourself or nobody you know, but you want to feed it to everybody else. Nobody don't want that shit. You shouldn't even, who put you in charge? Ooh, man, you are horrible with your decision-making skills, bro. You have no love for the population at all, bro. Nothing. It's just sad that you would even go that route, man. Like, nobody's going to do that shit. You're not going to force nobody to do it. It just ain't going to happen. Anyway, I just see it just a big major clash, bro. I see a big problem coming. And it just ain't going to be good. Anyway. Deuces. Bug and worms. I'm out.
Y'all folks, what y'all wanted. This what y'all wanted. Red chill. I don't know who Baby Z's is. I don't know who Killer D's is. But y'all dead ass wrong. Y'all so wrong. I don't think God can make it right.
This is sad. This is very sad and very bad. And we're in trouble. We're in trouble because we done let it go too far and we didn't stand up. And we should have stood up. We should be out in the streets. We should have been out in the streets. The Democrat Party is crazy. Look like the Republican Party just sold us out to try to fix stuff. They put themselves and all us in the hole. I still wouldn't allow them to take over my country, even if I took the money. I'd be like, listen, you can't run my country. We can do something else for you. Because, I mean, shit, Israel's starting all these wars, and we're bailing them out. Without us, they couldn't do shit. They one little spot. But with us, they're like starting a whole bunch of shit because they know they got us to back them. Guys, I just don't know. And then you see what UK is doing. UK is charging people extra tax on the extra rooms in their house that they don't live in. So you got 3 rooms in your house and you sleeping in one, they charging you tax on the other 2. An extra tax on top of the shit you already paying. Basically, they finna tax us to death until we lose everything. Then, on top of them charging the tax and doing all this and doing all that, they giving them curfews. They telling them when they could be on the internet, when they can't be on the internet. They started with their kids. And now here they come with the digital ID. They're telling them if they don't get it, they can't work. Pay attention to what's going on overseas, people, because that's what's coming here. Gates is behind all of it. He's all over the place. He's in the UK, he's in China, he's all over the place. And this is why I'm saying, how could it be that much of a war between us and certain people when I've seen this dude in all these places and they're doing all this, he's helping them to set up the systems. And now here they're coming trying to bring it here. Only God can save us if we don't stand up to save ourselves. That's a slavery system. It really is. You got to see the commercial, but basically the digital ID, they won't be able to use their phones. So people are saying over there they're going back to no kill. I don't know how well that's gonna work. But in 2 days, over 2 million signatures they were able to raise against it. I don't think the signature is going to make a difference. I mean, in one way, it does show there's a lot of people that are against it. But in another way, the people that's running it don't really care. So that's how that works. So the people that's running it don't really care. Anyway, we'll see how this all works out. I'm gonna get the little video of the commercial of what I was talking about, and I'm going to put it in the video.